Good morning. It's time for our daily devotion. I think most of you know last weekend my daughter Shoshana got married, and we had the privilege of just being with family all weekend long. And especially at the wedding and the reception, I got to spend time with aunts and uncles, with cousins and other family members who I don't get to spend a lot of time with. And it was so awesome to renew those relationships and to catch up with people and talk and make plans to get together. And it was just so enjoyable. There's just something special, isn't there, about family? At least there should be something wonderful and special about family. And I don't think it's any accident at all that in God's Word, He refers to His children, those who have chosen to follow Christ or the church. He refers to us as family. It starts when we choose to follow Christ, and He says we are then adopted into His family. And as He continues to talk about our relationship with Him and how that relationship matures and grows, He also talks about us becoming closer and closer to the family of God and being in right relationship with other members of the family. I don't know if you've ever had situations in your family where you were out of fellowship with someone in your family, a disagreement or something that happened that caused hard feelings. But if you've ever been a part of a family situation like that, you know it's extremely painful. It's almost a grieving process when you're separated from someone who's a part of your family, someone that you love, and someone that you ought to be in right relationship with. Well, it's a puzzlement to me. It's strange to me that so many times we are alienated from members of the family of God. We have broken relationship with other family members, and it doesn't seem to bother us like I think it should. God really wants us to be in right relationship with each other. And so much of the time I see Christian people and church folks and people who are supposed to be a part of the family of God pouting and acting out and holding grudges and keeping their distance from other family members. And it makes me so sad to see the family of God out of fellowship with one another. But here's what I think is even more important. I think it makes God very sad to see His children fussing and feuding and fighting with one another and withdrawing their love and keeping their distance. I think that makes God very sad for His children and for His family. And so I'm going to ask you to do something today. I'm going to ask you to think about those family members, those family of God members that you may be out of relationship with, that you may have issues or problems with, that may be causing those hard feelings in the family of God. And would you ask God what you could do to alleviate that and to solve those issues and problems? Maybe you just need to pick up the phone and call someone or write an email to someone or go visit someone and say, I'm sorry that our relationship hasn't been right, but I really would like it to be. And what can we do to make this situation better? And how can we work on this so that the relationship between brother and sister, or brother and brother, sister and sister in the family of God is healed and restored so that the family of God can look like it's supposed to? It was so wonderful this past weekend to be with those that I care for, those that I have blood relationship, those who have married into our family, those who have been adopted into our family one way or the other, and to begin even new relationships, for instance, with my son-in-law, now who married my daughter, and how that ought to be multiplied many times over, the joy of that as we have fellowship and right relationship with the family of God. Would you do what you can do today to make your relationship with others right? And go make it a great day. I'll see you next time.